You know that movie, I think it's called Three Idiots, in which the protagonist goes on pumping his chest and saying, all is well? Well, sometimes when I make these videos, I feel like that. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This is Pradeep, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about 3 new lessons that you can learn from the author of the best-selling book, The Psychology of Money, Morgan Hauser. Let's get started. So first of all, usual disclaimer here, I'm not a SEBI registered expert. I'm just a person who has made a reasonable amount of money by investing in the stock market for the last 3 years. Now, who is Morgan Hauser? Well, he is a best-selling author of the book, The Psychology of Money, which came out in 2020 after the flash crash. He is also a partner of this fund called the Collaborative Fund. They invest in startups. Oh, and his net worth, if you're interested in that sort of thing, is about $10 million. However, he has already sold over 1 million copies of his book in the last 1.5 years, and if he had made at least $1 of profit per book sold, then that alone is $1 million. I have said this before, but I run a business, I make profit, I invest in the stock market. I usually don't do it in reverse. Anyway, there are 3 things that you can learn from Morgan Hauser. The first thing that you can learn from him is that great people, great investors do average things when people around them are losing their mind. For example, during the flash crash of Black Monday in 1987, or even when Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. Napoleon Bonaparte, a great military genius in his own right, has said that a military genius is a person who does average things when people around him are losing their mind. It can also apply to the stock market. You have to do the average thing. What is the average thing, you might ask? Well, invest in strong fundamental companies, invest in companies and make a profit, and that might give you a dividend. For example, if you had invested in the S&P 500 over the last 20 years, you would have made about 164%. However, if you had taken advantage of Black Swan events, for example, the flash crash of 2008 or of 2020, then you would have made over 292%. And all you need to do to take advantage is to do the average thing when everyone else around you is losing their mind. The second thing that you can learn from Morgan Hauser is the fact that you should have at least a 50-year horizon when investing in the stock market. Peter Lynch has said that if you want the money back in 1 year or 2 years or even 3 years, you should not invest in the stock market. You should have at least a 10-year horizon, in my opinion. At least one of the world's top 10 companies as of today, that's Apple, Amazon, Google or Facebook, will not be among the top 10 in the next decade. This has been historically proven. For example, Citigroup was in the top 10 years ago, and now they are clearly not. I would recommend every investor, regardless of your age or risk appetite, have a couple of good solid ETFs. I would recommend SDIV that pays you a monthly dividend in your portfolio so that you can hedge against volatile situations like today. The third thing that I think you can learn from Morgan Hauser is the fact that your returns are borrowed from your future returns or robbed from your future returns. Basically, it is a well-known fact that over time, the S&P 500 or the market in general might give you about 10%. If you're getting anything more, even 11% or 12%, you must be pretty extraordinary. However, keep in mind that these extra returns are robbed from future gains, then your mindset will be correct for the market correction. Now, a lot of people have come into the market over the last 2 years, and these retail investors basically say that if you're not able to double your money every single year, you don't know anything about investing. This might have been true in 2020 or 2021, but it's certainly not true in the long run. I know it can be really hard to watch your net worth fall every single day. You have family and friends who are depending on you. However, as long as you do the average thing, invest in companies with strong fundamentals, in the long run, all will be well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. As always, please go over to YouTube, subscribe to the Vlog of Note channel, ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next episode.